Kennedy, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Panhandle Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen, like we do every Friday, reviewing movies, letting you know how they is. You know what I'm saying. Next to me, we got Rose. Next to her, we got B. Under me, we got Carl. And last but not least, is Tip the bartender. Don't forget to tip the bartender. How y'all doing?
Hey,
good.
How you doing?
Oh man, you
Feeling
know,
good.
just keeping everything wavy.
Yeah.
Y'all see my afro tonight?
Yes,
Yeah.
baby. You rock up and stuff with that afro puff. Hey.
Okay. That's it.
That's
Ah.
good.
Yeah,
Rock that natural girl.
There
Thank
it is.
Come on
Right.
now.
Hashtag puff life.
Yes, why not?
me. Natural.
And speaking of Puff
Mhm.
Life, who has the strain of the night tonight?
It's me. It's
Good
me.
segue.
It's me, oh
That's
Lord,
it.
standing in the need of prayer.
I got a little runts. It's a hybrid working at 24%. And me and Candy making it do what it do. So it's hidden. It's hidden.
Okay,
No,
okay.
that's right.
What's going on at the bar tip? I'm got a little booster juice in here myself. I think I done went past the limit.
I wanted to say like a impression of Boosie about stuff going live, but I ain't gonna do it.
Don't do it. Don't put
Y'all
don't
know,
put your nothing
you know
on
what he
live.
like to yell. He'll
Don't
give him
put your nothing on
$1,000, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Don't put your nothing
It's
on
fun.
live.
Don't
It's
do it.
it's Christmas time too. What I got to show?
Put him on live. Put him on live for $1,000. Okay, sorry.
I mean, if you got some, Kendall, let us see them. Let us see 'em. That's
Show us your way.
I mean,
Oh goodness. See.
Oh my god.
Oh, but okay, let me get back to this real quick.
See?
This bite out, but I'm gonna refill it sometime at some. Anyway, neither here nor there. It's a Long Island base to it, so you got vodka, you got your gin, you got your tequila, you got your rum, triple sec, as well as some sweet and sour mix, and then of course, one more look, and you know it's coming around. Some blue carousel to give it that beautiful color, and just cause it's me and I like to do this. There's also some moonshine pineapples twirling around and soaking up and dispersing and doing the thing.
That sounds delightful.
Had to put
Happy Friday, y'all.
that extra
It's
kick.
Friday.
Had to put that extra kick off in there.
Yes, why not?
All right. Well, tonight we got a nice conversation piece to talk about, fresh off of Tubi. Fresh off Tubi. Fresh off Tubi.
good old Tubi.
Gotta love it. And see, we
old
changing the stigma. We know Tubi. We know those movies are on there and they funny, but we gonna find the ones that y'all should watch and let it tickle your brain. Faithful.
Faithful.
This was
Faithful.
this was my pick.
Faithful.
You'll notice all
Yes, it
movies
was.
like this. I'm probably involved with it somewhere. Saw this movie in my leisure one day, and I was like, "Oh, got to bring this one to the smoke screen."
And here we are.
So, what did
I
we
know
like
that
about this movie?
B gonna go first. Go B.
I know that you known for picking Tubi movies, but I can really see why you picked this particular Tubi movie. So, this was a little bit surprising to me. The acting was better. Okay, so listen. The best acting I've ever seen on Tubi was in this movie.
That man's a lot.
I don't know what.
Oh
You
my
watching the
God,
crazy
because I don't
stuff
know
on
what you
Tubi, 'cause
saw.
they have a lot of stuff on there.
And see, and just
There's
for
one
clarification, we're
one scene in
excluding
particular.
we're excluding, the blockbuster films that are on Tubi. We're talking about out of the,
Yes.
the independent film. All right, go ahead.
Mhm.
Yes. There was one scene in particular when they told him that his wife was dead, and he acted like he didn't know his wife was dead.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he
yeah.
went in there and started throwing up because his wife was dead.
Yes.
Listen,
Killed it.
he deserved
He
an
did
Oscar
it.
for that. He killed
I
that.
believe
He
him.
killed that.
Yeah,
I believed him.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, how he don't know? Like I ain't
Yeah.
seen nothing else that happened up until this point.
You stupid.
You know,
Killed it.
cause see, you know why? Cause
Why?
he had such a mild demeanor that when it came to that point, you thought he was gonna like do a sucky job at selling that, and then when he did that, you was like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe,
Oh my
maybe
God.
he didn't kill her.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe I imagined it.
Yeah.
Maybe I imagined it.
Maybe I
Okay.
was asleep and I just dreamed
maybe I
that
missed
part.
something.
Dreamt it.
Yeah, I might have missed something.
I might have. You never know.
No,
Yeah.
I was just like, look at this ass.
No.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
I was thinking, wow.
Okay,
Wow,
He
really,
he's giving it all he got.
really,
He's
Yeah.
giving it all he got.
he gave it. He gave it.
Yeah.
He sold it for
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
that
What
night.
a story. Yeah.
I also liked the red pants that Malik wore in that one scene. They were they gave off a gray sweatpants vibe. But they was red. They was red and satin. And
Oh, with the ring.
just
When he took a picture of the ring.
yeah,
Is that the scene?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Them pants was nice.
What
and the
about
package
some
contained that
sweatpants?
in. Yeah, they was real. They was real gray sweatpants ish, Tiffany.
Ish.
Like you could
Mm.
see all that you wanted to see,
Mm,
Tiffany.
mm.
So go back and just take a look.
All right. All right.
Yeah. That was,
Oh my god.
I think that's 4 from Black Ink Crew.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's
Mhm.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
shout out to him. That's who that is. Huh? I don't watch
That's where you
that,
from.
but
Mhm.
but
Oh,
I
that's where I know him from.
his face, I recognize his face from blog clips and things of that nature. Okay, so he's from Black Ink Crew,
Yes.
Chicago.
Yes.
Chicago. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's his name? Dom.
Don, I want to say, but
Dawn,
I
yeah,
don't.
I think so.
I can't remember. I think it's Don though.
He's
Donald
one of the
Um,
brothers,
Brumfield.
right?
See,
So
that's what I was saying. I thought it was, but like I don't know. Donald Brumfield though,
Hmm.
from
Oh.
Black Ink Chicago. Shout out to him coming through.
mhm.
Did a good job in the movie. What else we like?
Yes, you did.
okay, there was one thing that stood out to me that I liked about this movie. So when Adam was confronting the dude who was stealing money, I'm gonna laugh now, who was stealing money from him, the white dude, and he was
Yeah.
like, it's niggas like you. And he told him, nigga, stop lying. All I could think is, yes, I appreciate this because nigga does not mean black. It means ignorant person.
There
Come
we
on
go.
now.
And he was being ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
He was being an ignorant
Mhm.
person. So I appreciated
Yeah.
that. That shit had me laughing. I was so tickled. I was high while I was smoking.
Yeah.
While I was watching this
Smoke
movie.
screen?
So that
So
tickled me so good. Y'all don't even know. That was like really the only part of this movie. But that's it. That's mine.
Oh my goodness. Well, what didn't we like about this movie?
So
Woo! That's a longer list. That's a longer list
so
for me.
many things. I did not
Adam.
like Jax. I did not like Jax. I did not. So the one was Jax and one was Jacqueline. So his wife was Jacqueline. Malik's wife was Jax or something like that. So he called them both by
Yes.
the same name.
Yes.
But
Yes. Yes.
anyway, the wife, I felt like she was the dumbest woman I had ever met in my entire life. Like she was so dumb, she knew she was dumb, but she couldn't stop herself from
Mhm.
being dumb.
Mhm.
She was like
Like,
digmatized.
Yeah.
yeah,
But it
But I
I
don't
wasn't
think
even
even
know
that.
why.
She hadn't even got none yet. Like they just had worked out at the gym and she spent what, $60,000?
No,
mm-mm,
ma'am.
$100,000,
$110,000.
$100,000
$100,000.
after meeting this
On a
man
painting.
one time.
I
Yeah.
That was that
mean,
night, right?
since
They
we
went to
since we
the
passed that house, let's talk about the residence. She she worked out with this man, went to his festival, spent $100,000 of the money on painting, and told her husband it was for him after she had got through
She
messing
gave it to
with
him.
with the
Yeah,
dude.
you forgot. They fucked in the car in front of the venue.
Yeah.
that same night.
The
Yeah.
He
same
was
night.
on the phone.
Night
He
Yeah,
up.
was on the
that
phone.
same night.
She was talking to
On
him
the
on the phone.
And raw as well.
Yeah. Raw.
Yeah,
They've
because
been having raw sex the entire time from
The
beginning to the
whole
end.
time.
Yeah.
okay,
Oh
so
my
she
God.
paid $100,000 for some penis, got a painting in exchange, and told her husband, "I bought this for you, baby."
Happy
Yep.
birthday,
Yeah.
love you,
Yeah,
Love
she
you.
wasn't shit
Yeah.
from the beginning.
or anniversary or
From the
whatever it was.
Oh my
beginning.
God.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
This movie was
Yeah.
frustrating to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Very
then
much
Very.
so.
and then
Because
the
Very.
I
Because
part
couldn't
where she
understand.
stopped, like she was headed back to the house, and she like the phone was off or something like that. She was out there doing some shit she had no business doing, and she went in and stopped at the little corner person on the side of the street and bought that $3 heart
That $3 heart.
to
$3.
tell him I'm sorry.
$3.
So
A
extreme.
$3
Like we went from
little fuzzy
100,000.
heart.
Hmm. This what
100,000.
reminds me of you, baby. I love you. I'm sorry I didn't answer the phone because I was fucking this other dude.
And the tire blew out.
Okay.
And see,
Or something happened, didn't it?
I'm not married, but I know marriage is hard work. That
Mhm.
everybody she talked to
Yeah.
that was married told her it was
For
hard
sure.
work. But she
Mhm.
is literally married to like the black Mark Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he just doing and
Finna
it
be a
wasn't like,
billionaire, they said.
and you know,
Yeah.
most of the time in the movies, the dude be an a-hole or got something going on, but he literally was working, and his sole purpose was his wife and
And
his
his son.
kid.
Yep.
What I
And
didn't
that's
like
what you
was
do.
he was
I like
such
that
a
they
good
flipped the
guy.
script on us in that aspect, though.
Hmm?
I
That
didn't
it was
like that
her
because he
instead of
was
him.
such a good guy. And then they turned him
Mhm.
into the absolute villain of the movie. Like he done beat his wife to death. But he been this
Mhm.
great person this entire time. I didn't like the fact that they
Mhm.
turned
But he was
him,
in
his
prison
character,
though,
into
right?
that.
Wasn't he in
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
prison before? No.
I don't know.
Nah,
I think it was
I didn't get that.
if
You
yeah,
know
I didn't
what?
get
I
that
don't think
either.
we ever really got the backstory as to why he wasn't to be messed with and why, like
Yeah,
I
he already
don't.
had a reputation.
Yeah, he already had a reputation for that dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Oh.
just was a reputation. Like I waited for like a little backstory, even a flashback of something. And I don't
Yeah.
feel like they
I
delivered on
He got
mean, he ain't have to necessarily be nothing super gangster, but
it.
you don't
Mm-mm.
get that rich without having a strong spine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so,
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
some
you know,
skeletons probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's probably some people that felt like you screwed them over, even though it was just business. So, like,
yeah.
he's got a shrewdness to him, but he was really about his family, man.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Mhm.
real, for real. He
Definitely.
was just
And
a
he kept
genuinely
asking
good
her.
dude
He
and was
kept trying to
doing
talk
that.
to
He was
her.
taking care of her, and he was just
Mhm.
being a really good husband. And they took that really good husband and turned him into something horrible
And
because he
she wasn't
literally
just
cheated
hooking up
his
with
wife to death
Buddy; she was all out in public with Buddy.
Oh,
everywhere.
way
Yeah.
Didn't
disrespectful with it.
care. Didn't care.
Didn't care.
Way
No, she didn't
disrespectful
care
with
at
it.
all.
Mm-mm.
She,
Left her
man,
right
Real,
at the
real
man
for
house.
Buddy
begging.
on the first night.
Without a condom, just raw.
And paid him
Just
Yeah.
$100,000.
regular,
Just in
regular.
the car. Gave him $100,000 of my money.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Because what
Now
she
the
do?
starting bid on this painting was $5,000, and because she's so big and bad, she jumped the bidding up to $100,000.
I
For what?
just
To impress this
Exactly.
man?
why?
You was gonna get his dick anyway. What you had to
Anyway,
do
That's
that
what he
for?
paid 100
all.
for?
You was
Them
gonna get it
five.
anyway.
He was giving you his energy already, sis. You could have
Yes.
just showed up. You didn't even have to buy
Yep.
Nathan.
Yeah, you could have got the
Nothing.
dick for free.
Like that's pretty
Totally.
The disrespect.
Totally.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
the disrespect
The
on
sloppy.
so many
disrespect to her
levels.
husband. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Her
and then like
disrespectful
she
ass.
kept doing shit. Like she was moaning the other
Stupid
man and
shit.
name in bed while she
Literally,
slept.
y'all laying
Right
right. You laying
next to
right
her
next to her.
husband. Right next to her husband.
Like,
Yeah.
and she had to pull the double shift. She had to hit Buddy and had to come home and have sex with her husband.
Mm.
Nasty
Like
work.
Shit for real.
I mean, it was just too
Too much
much
shit for real.
of a like it was every possible like crazy whacked
Man,
out I'm cheating on you
and
situation
she like
all rolled
fell
into
for
one
him.
movie.
Like she did. She could
He
have.
told him to stop.
She could have hit him that one time and just that would have been horrible enough and just cut it loose. She kept seeing
Bingo,
him
bango, bongo.
Yeah.
and like she actually like fell for him and who else you sleeping with
We're
and don't
talking
see
about
other
love.
people and
Yeah.
what's
Yeah,
going
like you see
on,
other
man?
people. Yeah.
Right?
That's all I'm saying. It was
Yeah,
every
you got
like
a husband.
cliche. I'm a cheater like thing in
Mhm.
it. Like I know I'm married, but I want to be your only one. Like they is
Yeah.
really flipping that
Also,
script. Like that's some
Right.
shit a dude would
it
tell
pissed
a
me
woman.
off.
You
It
know,
pissed me off
like
that this
everything
heifer kept
she
going to
said
sleep.
was some shit a dude
Kept
has
sleeping
said
at his
to a
house,
woman
right?
1,000 times.
Yes. Like I don't understand how she got so comfortable. She kept falling asleep. Like goodness sleep. Like you in places you don't
Way
supposed to be.
comfortable.
You got shit to do. Why are you going to sleep
Get up.
Okay. You
in the
got a whole
daytime?
family
Get
to
up.
see
Like you
about.
ain't been out drinking. You just stopped by after leaving blah blah blah. It's the middle of the day. Why
Yeah.
why
Girl,
is you taking naps
Get
at
you
in
a
the new
shower
house?
and go
Okay.
home or wash up or just pull up your clothes and go.
why
And
are you getting
leave.
okay? Why are you getting all the way undressed? This should
Y'all
be
gotta
a
go quick.
I got this much time. Take off
And
your
I got to
pants.
go.
Something. Like, why is you getting all the way to in this
Y'all don't got the
bed
cover
naked?
on your shoulders. Please.
Yes, good and cuddled. They
Wrapped
Sleep.
up and
they in
shit.
it for the night. They in for the night. They
They
was in for the
stone
night.
and sleep like this.
They sleep together.
Just like that, Tiffany.
Man.
Just like that.
You supposed to get
And
killed and
see,
beat to death.
You supposed to get caught at the very minimum. I don't know about killed,
At
but
the
you supposed to
very
get
I
caught.
was
Probably
gonna
not
say
killed.
I didn't
Probably not
put
killed.
it,
Not killed. That's
and
too
then when
but he
he
deserves
Definitely
some kind of
out.
punishment.
why you
Like,
do this?
even if it was
Because I'm
just divorce.
dumb.
Okay.
Oh my! See, my thing be this. Okay, if she doesn't get caught, if they don't get caught, how long does this go on?
Could it was no way she was not gonna get caught.
She
She
was
wanted
making
to.
It
too
was
many
like
stupid
she
moves.
wanted to get caught.
I think
So
so.
if she had been doing things differently, yeah, maybe. But she wanted to get caught. She ain't had no other choice but to want to get caught because she was doing stupid
Mhm.
shit.
Definitely.
Just being dumb.
Real quick. I want to touch on something real quick, and maybe y'all didn't notice, but it really disturbed my spirit on this. It was in the beginning when we first met the son named Sam. Is it just me or was he getting on y'all fucking nerves?
The little boy.
Like, he was getting on my nerves wanting to be called Cameron, and I was just like, won't you
Oh.
shut up and go study something, go outside or something.
That
Outside
Cameron
of
shit.
like-
That Cameron shit. I got it right here in my
Yeah.
damn notes. That Cameron shit. I'm like,
Getting
what?
on my fucking
First of
nerves.
all, who the fuck is Cameron? Like, where
you
how we
talking
just
to?
get a whole
Yeah.
Where you get this
another
name
name
from?
adopted? And so then once they said the shit, it never came up again. Like it was just random tandem thrown into the script, like for I guess to just point out that the little boy was weird or different or what I
He was
don't
definitely
know.
weird.
But I'm like, that is the most random tandem shit. And then it was just, we're
And
not
then
gonna talk
gone.
about no more
That just
ever.
pissed me off. That was it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
What pissed me off was the house lady. The house lady gonna get her daughter.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Damn.
She
Are
gonna
you
help the
kidding me?
husband
yeah,
with
Her
his
lying
alibi
ass. Yeah.
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 and use her
He done
daughter.
literally killed his wife,
Literally.
And
and
And you want your daughter.
your daughter.
And see, what
That
was
was
wild
crazy to
about
me.
that, I know that situation isn't normal, but I know that happens more times than people actually think about because it's so crazy. Meaning a mother basically kind of selling off her daughter
Oh
in
yeah.
in a situation like that. She was thinking long term because you know why she was doing that because she would do it, but she know Buddy don't want her.
Yes. Yeah. She
Like, you
definitely
know
would
what
do
I'm
it
saying?
for sure.
Like she would do it, but it don't want
and
me.
also
I'm
he bought her a house. He bought her a house. That's
So
what she
she
was
felt
thinking.
like she
Oh,
owed
he
him a little
did.
bit too.
Yeah,
All his
I feel like
possessions
that.
will
But still,
probably be
what she,
seized, whatever,
what she didn't
convicted.
owe him was her child. She didn't owe him
No,
that.
she did not.
Facts.
That lady was being greedy. It
That
wasn't
lady
about
was
yeah,
being
because
that.
crazy.
the
That was
house
her
He
was
meal
was
in
greedy.
ticket.
That man
the
was
house
gonna
was
be
in her
a
name.
billionaire. We're not talking about millions. We're talking about billionaire.
Billionaire.
So
Yeah.
if they could slide in, she said it. If they could just slide in, why not? And then she also knows the house, so she know how he treats her. She know what kind of man he
He
is.
is to her.
Not considering what been happened to the wife,
Chad.
but considering what she's done. You know what I mean? Like she was like, this don't wear out.
But
Let me
then,
just go ahead and send her over, way out. I'm
She
sending her
way
over there.
too
but
forgiving
then the
for me.
daughter's like, "You better not hurt me, girl. Are you dumb? What
Okay.
have you done?
He killed his wife.
Yeah, he
He
literally.
just killed the whole
A
person.
woman that he loved with his
Loved it,
whole
duh.
heart and soul. He
That
killed
was
her, and you
definitely.
think he won't do nothing to you?
As
Now that
soon
she
as you
now that
step
she
out of
don't
line,
now if she don't cheat.
Also,
Yeah,
real quick,
okay.
this
But
is
yeah.
my last question that I got regarding this movie because
Honestly,
I couldn't understand this part. He got all this money and he ain't got no more of a secure room than the basement where anybody can come up and down them stairways. Y'all can go into a room that's not accessible to other people. Like y'all can turn the radio on, the TV on, something.
they
Something.
definitely didn't look like nearly billionaires. They weren't living that way.
Come on now.
no.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But that might also
Man,
have been, a
I like his
strategy on
partner
his
though.
Lifestyle
part.
choices. I like
Live
choices
below your means so that
moderately.
you have that money,
I like his
somewhere.
partners though. His partners they was loyal. You need that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hmm.
for sure.
Oh, they was definitely down for the cause. Like,
for
Absolutely.
sure.
For sure.
I need
I thought
I need y'all to be
And
friends
his
like
For
that.
his security.
Yeah,
Yeah.
white
I
boy
thought
Rick
the
came through and cleaned
They
the
was
house
ready.
up. White boy
the
They
Rick
was
came
ready.
dude
through, I swear.
when he came back with the truck from being clean and they
Yeah.
asked for it and he threw the keys. I
Yeah.
thought that was a little
Naked.
too arrogant right there.
No
I was
problem.
like, I was
Yep.
like, that's kind of like a dead giveaway.
That's all.
Yeah.
I
That
thought the
was
same
enough
They
to
did
thing.
a lot of
piss me
stuff.
off.
I thought the
Like,
same thing, considering the fact that he used his phone to track his wife to where she was. Like, if you use
Right.
your
exactly.
phone to track your wife, what you think people can do with your phone, sir? Like,
Hmm.
he wasn't as smart as a technology mogul should have been.
True.
That's
Okay.
That's that.
all.
He
But
was
also,
Fact.
crime of passion.
I was just gonna say this was a crime of passion. He wouldn't
He
get
took
first
a
degree for
gun
this
with him
because it
though.
was something he didn't intend to kill her. He
Hmm.
was in a fit of rage
Hmm.
Yeah.
and he killed her, you know. So he wasn't thinking about none of that shit. But again, still, you would still have certain securities. You don't have to live above your mean to have those securities. As a tech billionaire, he
True.
should have had better technology.
Firewalls on
Something.
his phone.
He just
Like,
should have
he
had better
should have
shit than that.
he
He
should
should
have
have
put
had. He should
some
have had
security set up on his
a
devices.
whole burner phone with a VPN that like he should have
Oh,
had all that set up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I just want to know why, when so the
Facts.
wife came and Malik ran downstairs after the wife. Oh girl, she was not at all in no rush to get dressed. She was still laying in the bed with her husband got there. Like,
Mm-mm.
girl, you don't want to get up and leave?
Yeah.
you don't want to get out of there. You don't think that's a good idea. Like you
Like you
still
and the
want to
girl
stick
just
around.
got through
She
Like
just
she's
chilling,
right here
look
with
like.
your clothes on. What is she
This
like?
his
Following
No,
whole
her
no.
life
cell
done
phone,
came up
like
in here. How you still in the
scrolling through
bed?
social
No,
media?
she was getting her clothes on. She was just piddling around in there. She wasn't going
Taking
fast,
her
but she did
precious
have her
time.
clothes on when the man came.
I feel
Mm.
like this girl didn't make one
Hmm.
smart decision this entire movie. Not one
Oh,
Not
absolutely
single
Nan.
solitary
didn't.
smart decision at
Not
all.
one.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
She
She
just.
let her cat lead. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
That's
telling
it.
and it
you.
led her off
Let
a
her
fucking
cat
cliff.
just take her wherever she wanted to
Off
go
a
and do
cliff.
whatever she wanted to do.
Yeah,
You
right
know
off a
what
cliff.
this kind of made me seem like it puts me in the frame of mind that they were kind of making a play off of the movie Unfaithful with, is it, what's her name?
Richard Gere.
Angelina
Diane
Jolie.
Lane.
Oh,
Diane Lane, I think, is in it.
I think
Um
Richard Gere as well.
yes, yes.
I'm
Yes, it's
thinking
an
of a different
old
movie.
Um
movie.
that was more of a, jilted wife like situation. Her husband's cheating on her, so she just finds a bit of love, and then
Hmm
on the side, and then here's this movie, like, it's that she's not jilted at all. She just, cheating ass cheater, and the
Right.
husband is the faithful one. The husband is the one who, is doing all he can for his family to make sure that his family has,
hmm
and then decisions. So somebody
Yeah.
ends up dead on account of, in both movies, like somebody ends up dead at the end and blah blah blah. But it just kind of, I don't know why it makes me think of that movie. This
I
one.
mean, it could be like this is in this universe, this version of this movie. I mean, this movie, let's see, Unfaithful is 20 years old, so it's
Oh,
possible. It's possible.
Hmm.
All right, the $1,000,000 question. What do we do with the son?
I mean,
Somebody gonna get
hopefully
it.
he got some godparents or some grandparents or something.
I mean, he gonna
Okay.
get the money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
For
I mean, he
sure.
do got a grandma. What I didn't understand when
yeah.
the grandma came to slap old boy, slap Adam's face. Why didn't she try to get her grandson? Like, if I know for sure that you done killed
you
my
killed my
daughter,
my
guess what?
daughter.
Yes, and
Yeah.
give me my grandbaby.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and give me my grandbaby.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's all
that's it.
right now,
So,
and say some shit
Yeah.
I don't like.
but the
The
son,
hell?
the son then called the police,
Yeah,
and
he did.
he didn't record it. So what we doing with him?
Mm. I didn't know that's what you was
He
talking
going to live
about.
with his grandma. That's all.
I'm gonna say I ain't doing no more.
You
I
gotta
think
go
he did
live
a
with
good
your grandma
job.
now.
Shit.
Yeah,
He killed his mom.
yeah. We ain't
That's
doing that.
it.
Yeah, he doing the right thing. He's doing
Yeah,
the
he
right thing.
definitely did the
Yeah,
right thing.
yeah. She
What the
really gotta
daddy
get
gonna
the.
do?
Go to
I
prison?
mean,
He
she's a
going to
What do you
jail.
protector
mean?
He going to
grandson.
prison.
He ain't gonna get to him. He going to jail. He
That's
definitely going to
all.
prison.
Yeah,
And Granny gonna get her baby,
yeah,
and that's
Mm-hmm.
the
yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Because
You
Okay,
think?
technically,
You
so
Like,
think?
I truly
What
don't
you
think.
think?
I truly,
Okay, what you
I
thought was
truly
gonna
think
happen,
that
what
he
you
would
Tubi?
have.
what you want to happen?
yeah, I
What's
thought he
gonna
was
happen to
going.
Cameron?
Look like you gotta go.
What?
What?
He gonna kill the son too?
Killed his wife.
But
Yeah,
the
He
son,
said kill
I
his
didn't
no.
feel
wife
like
for
he
a
was gonna do
reason.
that.
He
He
trying
didn't
not to go
already
to.
I
made
didn't feel
the
like he was gonna
call.
do that.
He trying not to go to prison, right?
Mm.
nah,
But he done
Nah,
already
he ain't
made the
finna kill his
call
son.
though.
no.
He
He
ain't
At
made
finna
the
this
kill his son.
call.
point.
First of all, he know he did it,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
like he already feel guilty that he did it. He didn't mean to kill him. He feel
Mhm.
Yeah.
guilty, and so
Mhm.
he ain't gonna. That's his seed. He ain't gonna take it.
Yeah.
This ain't no. What's that show? This ain't none of that.
Snap.
Yeah.
I don't think
But
so.
he
I don't think that.
he called. He told him he had recorded. Like he's gonna destroy that phone, right?
It's still in the cloud.
I mean,
Yeah. It's still evidence somewhere
He a
in
tech dude.
this
We
day and
gotta.
age. It's still.
They can't wipe that.
But
They
we
gotta
already
break
talked
the
about he's
phone.
not good at this.
He not
Yeah,
that
He
he
kind of
he,
thing.
he got no fire
But
um
lines up
that's what
he
the
ain't
nowhere.
good at
team.
this at
He
all.
got no
That's what the
security.
team's for. Damn.
But
You
not
saw
that
the
kind of
team.
they
We
should
saw
have
the
been
team.
did that.
That was the team. Them two dudes
Yeah.
was the team.
Yeah.
that was the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
He
it's some
already
people at
had
the
messed
company,
up
but
from.
he
He already had messed up from the tracking of her. Like that left a digital footprint. That was the last thing they were like, damn, you did what?
Yeah,
So,
the
And he
house
took
wasn't
this car. Okay.
the house wasn't even secure enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't. Not at all.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
well, faithful, faithful. This was one of them ones, man. It just takes you there. It's on Tubi. Y'all
Yeah.
check it out. What
Yeah,
are
it's
we
on Tubi,
giving?
y'all.
What are we giving Faithful?
He is on Tubi.
This is an interesting.
Um. Okay. So it's it was too many things. Like the actor for me was frustrating. And the the transition of the love between her and Malik, like how that happened, how y'all in love
So
and
deep
so deep that
that y'all
you
willing to
really
risk both y'all marriages. But okay.
and the who called the police? Like when the shot got fired, between the shots getting fired and the police getting there, it was maybe 5-10 minutes. Who was it that called them?
I think a neighbor.
Oh,
Neighbors heard them fighting.
The neighbors heard the fires.
you know what? Maybe this is that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Listen, I gave this movie a 1.5.
That's it.
Oh
Let's get
man.
to it. Let's get
But
to
I'll
it.
let you say that.
But all that.
Oh man.
It was very frustrating. I had to think
Okay.
too much about too many things, and I had to try to insert, you know, reason for this and reason for that. It was too much, and yeah, 1.5.
Ugh.
So I surprisingly was entertained by this movie. I was not expecting to be entertained by this movie. I did not like the main character at all. The wife, I didn't like her.
Horrible.
They
Jackie
could have
fucking
kept her.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trash.
Jacqueline, that's her name. I ain't like her. They could have
Mm.
kept her. But yeah, I'm gonna give it 3 stars simply because it was a good watch. It entertained. And I didn't fall asleep on it. So yeah, I would say watch it.
Yeah, I also gave it 3. I watched it a while ago when it was kind of trending. People were talking about it on Facebook, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
on social media, and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta watch this because I know it's gonna be some shit." And it was. It's definitely some shit, but it kept me entertained the entire time. Like the acting is a little, how sometimes these movies be, right? But
Mhm.
but they did good. Like I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I would suggest watching it. It's a good watch. It's crazy though.
Mhm. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. So I got a lot of notes for this movie, so I must have been really watching. Cause you see all this? Look at all this
I had
shit.
a lot of notes.
Yeah,
I had a
it'll
whole
do it.
bunch of notes. I had a whole
Oh,
bunch. So I'm gonna give
bitch.
it a 3 because it clearly pulled me in. It clearly had me on
Yeah,
my
yeah.
college student, ish. So yeah, I gave it 3.
And there it is, y'all. Faithful with a solid 2.5 blunts from the smoke screen. It's on Tubi. I guarantee this is a nice one to watch with your friend circle, and it'll
Yeah.
have y'all talking and frustrated and
Yelling and
everything
everything.
else.
It's a
Yeah,
Definitely.
conversation piece for
definitely a
sure.
For sure.
conversation piece.
Yes.
Check out Faithful. Excuse me, Mr. Drink. It's a name up there. I can't read it. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Dennis
But
Reed presents.
Second present.
Dennis Reed presents
shout out,
Faithful.
shout out to Dennis Reed. I'm gonna try to get in contact with some of the actors on there, man, and see if we can get them on the show. Yeah, Faithful it was definitely like that, man. Shout out to Tubi, and
Yeah.
it's been another episode of the Smoke Screen, and we will see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I'm gonna eat these pineapples right fast.